the past 40 years, Houston dramatically transformed from a blue-collar and industrial-era, resource-based economy to an international, high-tech, knowledge-based economy. And this revolution demands that our employees attain more education and have more access and do a lot more. And then we all recognize the importance of our educational institutions to all of our students, getting them what they need, understanding the demographics that exist within our city, and quite frankly, to me, the best way to have a very safe and productive society is provide employment opportunities for our kids. I think if to the extent we can get to them early and provide them with these opportunities, the doors will open up. And it's not just about providing them a job with a pay, with a check that they receive. It's a lot more than that. It's also having an opportunity for them to work right alongside other individuals, be mentored along the way, understanding the value of coming to work, the value of work, showing up on time, putting in a full day, and then understanding that whether you like it or not, there are certain demands that you have to do, and providing that discipline that they need, and the sooner we can get to them, the better. And I've said this story before. This is not in the speaker notes, but the example that I gave when I had my summer job in Acres Home, one of the first ones, and it was with an electrician. And he said that I was going to be his apprentice. And I didn't quite know what that meant, but it sounded pretty good. And so my dad had died, and so he said he was going to come and pick me up on a Monday morning. He was a deacon at the church that I attended, and he said, Sylvester, I'm going to come and pick you up on Monday morning, and you're going to be my apprentice for the summer. And so on Sunday night, I got myself ready. And I had on a nice shirt and my starched jeans, and I was ready. And we went to this house in Acres Home, and he said, Sylvester, take this wire and meet me on the other side. And so he walked, and I walked right behind him, and he said, where are you going? I said, well, you told him to meet you on the other side. He said, what I mean, son, I need you to go under this house and take this wire, and I'm going to meet you on the other side. So I said, you want me to go under this house? So he said, well, how you going to meet me on the other side? But I said, but you want me to go under the house? He said, Sylvester, take the wire, go under the house. I will meet you on the other side. And so I got down and literally had to get on my stomach, went under that house, and it was muddy. There were ants under it. I was a young kid, but I had some words for him under that house. And when I got to the other side, my attitude was not good. In fact, my attitude was bad. And my shirt was all muddy, my pants were all muddy, and I handed him the wire, and he said, what's wrong with your face? And I said, nothing. He said, look like to me you got an attitude. I didn't say anything. And he said, son, get your attitude right. Get your attitude right. What did you think you were going to be doing this morning? What do you think how I got started? So let's just keep going, So, but I made up in my mind, I will not be with him tomorrow. So I said, I just got to endure today, but buddy, this is it. So I got home, and I told my mom, she said, well, how did the day go? I said, look at me. I'm all messed up. I hate that job. I said, I hate that job. I am not going back. So you said, what you mean? I said, I'm not going back. I don't want to do that job. I don't want to do that. That's not for me. And I said, I don't like it. And so, my mom was a maid at the Rice Hotel. And so when my mom says, well, son, you don't have to go back. You don't have to go back, no problem. But tomorrow morning, your mom going to catch that bus. And I'm heading to the Rice Hotel to clean up people's hotel rooms and their bathrooms. And I want you to know, she said, I want you to know, son, and I don't like it either. But I do it because I got to take care of you and all the rest of you. So your mom is cleaning up those hotel rooms, not because she like it. I just don't have a choice. But if you don't want to go, that's no problem. Well, I didn't have on a good shirt the next day. And the jeans had a whole lot of holes in them. But I was back as the apprentice for this electrician the next day. And I went under a lot of houses, and I went through a lot of roofs in the attic and fell through one of them, and he took the money, I took it out of my paycheck. I got mad with him again. But because of what he did, Eugene Gully, I think I turned out pretty good. The point that I want to make, these jobs are more than about a paycheck. It's about investing in our kids, getting them on the right track, providing them with the opportunities, giving them the discipline, and letting them know not all jobs, going to be nice and all of that, but it does give them what they need to prepare down the road, and that's what we need in the city of Houston. And so that's why your participation is so important. Your participation, your investment. In the first year, when I came, there were 450 jobs being provided by the city, okay? We knew that wasn't nearly enough, so we changed that and we called up on the private sector, working with partnership. We increased that to about 1,200 to 1,300. That was in the first year. The second year, we decided to boost that even higher. And because of your participation, those in this room, working with the partnership and others, we provided more than 5,000 jobs on last year. And let me tell you, from Clear Lake all the way on the other side, kids were stepping up and taking advantage of those opportunities. This year, we decided, since we met the goal of 5,000 last year, to up that number again. And so the goal this year is 7,500. And quite frankly, the intent and the goal is to increase it by 2,500 every year. If we do this, we make our city safer, more productive, and we are preparing these kids for the future. But it cannot be done without your active participation. We cannot reach the mark without companies stepping up and saying, look, we will provide a job opportunity, or we will provide 25, or we will provide 100. And in one case, a couple of cases last year, companies stepping up and said, Mayor, we will provide 400 job opportunities. And then even on top of that, there have been many businesses who said, not only are we going to do it for the summer, but we like these kids and what they are doing. We're keeping some of them even during the course of the year. I believe this is the answer to creating the sort of environment that all of us will benefit from if we invest in our kids and provide them with these opportunities. It's kind of hard to carry a gun when you're at your job working. And it's kind of hard to do some crazy stuff, okay, when you're on somebody's job. And it's quite frankly, when you're earning the money, then you understand the importance of what it takes to earn it, and many kids won't see the easy way of taking what they have not earned. And so we've got to give them that chance, and that's therefore is the Hire Houston Youth. That's what it's all about. That's why we are so committed to it. But government itself will not create these jobs. It will have to come from the private sector, nonprofits and others, who will believe in it and take ownership of it, and will say, yes, Mayor, we can reach that 7,500, and quite frankly, in this city, we can do even more. And so that's the spiel. I certainly want to thank Juliet again, and Emma, and others, the Greater Houston Partnership, for collaborating in this effort. This is a can-do city, and we produce winners. This is a city of champions. This is who we are, and this is what makes us who we are. And again, I just believe that I know it works. I know it works because I'm standing before you as the mayor of the fourth largest city in the United States. So I know it works, okay? And it literally can start with you providing a job to one of these kids. And who knows, 20, 25 years from that opportunity, where these kids will land. and I'm just excited about the opportunities and the possibilities that we are giving to them. So thank you so very much for participating in this program and helping to make it a success.